wise with goals and dreams and all.
All right, Miss D, Season 3, Episode 8.
All right, let's
Here
go.
we go.
Episode 8. Oh my goodness, Mr. Bergando. The year is flying by. You know what? It's almost the end of February, pretty much.
It is, and it's been a great month. It's been a busy month. We've been accomplishing a lot of things in the classroom. We were celebrating Black History Month, and students have been working really hard. And if you get a chance, check out the Hall of Heroes on the science wing. The students have done a great job commemorating Black History Month, and I think everybody should go take a look at that. There are QR codes there.
Yeah, they worked really hard on it. They did a really nice job. And you know, we've been having students come on and do the announcements in the morning, highlighting a different famous Black American. So a lot of information out there, and I think our students really enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
We had a couple of big events. You know, we just finished up last week with our annual Mr. JFK competition. Happy to announce that the 2022 Mr. JFK is Tanish. He did a great job, and we had a great number of students in attendance, almost 350 students in attendance, so that was an awesome night.
Yeah, it was great to see everybody out there. And you know what, one of the things, and I brought this up before, one of the greatest things was seeing everybody cheering and cheering on everybody and just having some fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. When I talked to students the next day, they said, you know what, it felt like normal school, being able to have a fun event. And you're right. Everybody cheered for everybody, so it was a really fun event. Speaking of events, we've got some big things happening coming up this week. We have our school play, Annie. Performances on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. So if you want to get your tickets for any of those performances, it's $10 in advance and $15 at the door. All right, so you can see any cast member to get a ticket. You can see Mrs. Ebner to get a ticket. You can buy a ticket during lunch or at the end of the day down by the vending machine. So don't wait. Pick your favorite night, grab a couple friends, and come on out and see Annie. From what I understand, it's going to be a spectacular performance.
Absolutely.
So we're looking forward to it.
Now here for our latest in sports news, we have senior athlete Jessica. Take it away, Jessica.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm captain of the varsity volleyball team. Congratulations to the competition cheerleading team who won first place last weekend at Saddlebrook High School. The team will compete as states this weekend at Brookdale Community College. Congratulations also to the Woodbridge High School ice hockey team, who took home the Kolodny Cup for the first time, winning the GMC championships last Friday. Coach Slaughter wrapped up the state bowling tournament with Alexa Pino and Ryan Martin placing in the finalist bracket of the North Jersey Group 2 section. The girls' basketball team will be traveling to Colts Neck on March 1st for the first round of the NJSIAA tournament. Good luck! Best of luck to Isaiah Cherry. He will be competing in the final round of the indoor track state sectional this weekend. And best of luck to Marcus Crespo and Gio Maglione as they look to advance in the regional wrestling tournament. Spring sports are right around the corner. Get your physicals in as soon as possible and check our website for more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica, for the information about the sports. Good luck to everybody still competing. We want to give a special welcome to the members of our spring musical, Annie. I'll let them introduce themselves, and we'll hear more about what to expect on opening night.
I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. Annie's a great play anyway, and I'm hoping a lot of people within the community to come out and see, because it's a great show. If you have little kids, little brothers and sisters, little cousins, all right, bring them out to see Annie, all right? And you know, a big shout out to set design. You know, Mrs. A doesn't get enough credit, but set design, we should really enter that competition, because I think we would win set design. She does a great job.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Heather, the student director and a cast member.
I'm Riley, I play Miss Hannigan.
I'm Karthik, I play Mr. Warbucks.
I'm Sam, and I play Annie.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on here to tell us a little bit about what's going on in Annie. Riley, first question is for you. What particular challenges does Annie pose for your cast, crew, and musicians?
Well, every person has his or her own idea of what Annie, the character, and the play in general should look and sound like. So it's been challenging to get the image of what everyone's expecting and mold it all into our own show. And the music is so recognizable and well known that we want to make sure that we get everything right. But the hardest part for the cast is knowing when the transition music is supposed to happen and how long we have for each transition to get it finished. The most difficult part overall is just, putting it together.
I'm sure that takes a lot of rehearsals and a lot of practice. Speaking of that, Samantha, when did rehearsals begin?
Well, rehearsals began the week after Thanksgiving break. We started in December, and with Miss Ebner, we were able to do like a full read-through and block and stage the majority of the scenes. And then we learned vocals with Mr. Kasem, and then moved on to choreography with Mrs. McKeever. There have been a lot of struggles getting back on stage after not being on stage for so long, but I think that we've been able to do well, and all in all, we've been doing this for about 11 weeks.
All right. And the show's coming up pretty soon. Karthik, has there been any difficulties for getting all the students to all the rehearsals and getting all the rehearsals in?
I mean, every show is a challenge, but the students' level of commitment and responsibility is unparalleled. Many of the students in the show have been or are varsity athletes, or they've been involved in band or choir. There's also handfuls that stay active in the clubs that are offered at school and even hold leadership positions in them. This difficulty has led the students to take more pride in everything they do and to do it with class.
Thank you. Heather, what performances by your cast have impressed you so far, and what do you think some of the highlights of the show will be?
I will say Riley McGowan's portrayal of Miss Hannigan is one thing that I'm most looking forward to sharing with the audience. She's taken part with such enthusiasm and professionalism. And something else we're really looking forward to is showing the relationships between Warbucks and Annie, which is Karthik and Sam. They've done a wonderful job developing those characters so that the audience feels their bond and their development. But ultimately, the biggest highlight will be showing off the seniors. Sam, Riley, Karthik, Christina, Maitri, Sneha, me, myself, Heather, Catherine. Each of us are featured in the show in one way or another, and it's very gratifying to watch them on the stage for one final time. Many cast members have been on the Kennedy stage before, so the seniors have been leaders and a big part of the rehearsal progress.
I mean, we could go on and on about each and every one of the cast members, but if I only had to talk about one, I would start off with Nina. She's Sam's dog and she's playing Sandy, and she has been a great part of the rehearsal process and is definitely going to steal the show.
But on a more serious note, this show's message is about hope and optimism, so after the last 2 years, we're just excited and ready to be back on the Kennedy stage and sharing our positive message with the school community.
Performances are March 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 7 p.m. and March 6th at 12 p.m. Please come out and support the Kennedy Players. Get your tickets tomorrow!
It's time for my favorite part of the show.
Is it that time already?
It is. It's that
All
time
right.
already.
Today's word of the day is myriad. It's an adjective meaning innumerable, a large indefinite number. There are a myriad of possibilities to avenues of success.
I'm glad you found that myriad, Mr. Pergondo, because you certainly are. You certainly are a success. So I don't know what avenue you took. You know,
it was my mentor, Mrs. DiLeonardo.
Great. I'm glad I had a part in that. So you're doing a great job.
Now, Ms. D, it's one of my favorite parts of the show. I look forward to it every show. It's time for Mrs. D's Thought of the Day.
I'm ready, Mr. B. So in continuing our commemoration of Black History Month, today we have a quote from former President Barack Obama. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the change that we seek. Thank you, Barack Obama. Great words.
Please excuse the interruption. We have quite a few announcements this week. The Instrumental Music Department's Spring Apparel Sale is still on, but there are only 2 weeks left. Support the JFK bands and show your Kennedy pride with some sweet apparel. The link to our online store can be found on our Instagram bio and Twitter at JFK Bands. The Instrumental Music Department is also selling Kennedy pop sockets and car magnets. They are $10 each, but supplies are limited. See a band member or Mr. Cabrera in the band room to get yours today. The Indoor Percussion Ensemble performed in their first competition of the year this past Saturday, taking second place in their group with a score of 65.85 and outscoring Edison High School and J.P. Stevens High School. Do you need help with that essay? Finding the symbolism in Gatsby? Don't forget that the English Honor Society is providing peer tutoring for reading and writing after school every Wednesday in room 236. See Mrs. Lesniak or Mrs. Ebner's Google Sites to sign up. This year, John F. Kennedy Memorial High School Equity Team and Diversity Council is introducing Green Table Talk. Green Table Talk is student-led professional development in the form of conversations centered on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Overall, our goal is to create systemic change, and that can start right in our school with our students. You can see our first episode on cancel culture on our YouTube channel now. We hope that this conversation among JFK students will spark a larger conversation inside and outside of school. Enjoy, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for future episodes as well as our Excuse the Interruption episodes.
So this week again, Mr. Bergando, we have yearbook staffers Krish and Dilpreet here with a message from Yearbook Camelot Corner. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Krish.
And I'm Dilpreet, and we have a lot of yearbook news. If you are looking to purchase, you may do so by visiting yearbookordercenter.com, code 21520.
You'll see that we have signs in the gymnasium and the cafeteria with scannable QR codes. This will take you right to our site.
Don't miss out. Purchase your book today while supplies last.
Thank you so much, Camelot. The yearbook is hard work and we appreciate your participation, sending in your photos, and of course, purchasing a copy.
Well, we want to thank everyone who came on the show today or sent in announcements. If you're interested in making an appearance, you can email our show's producer, Mrs. Rotella. We'd love to have you on because Mr. Bergano and I, we're having fun every day.
Absolutely.
Every time we film. So you want to join in on the fun? We welcome you to join us.
I think today's your day to count down, Miss D.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, Mr. B.
All right.
Got my hat.
Me too.
I got Rusty. We're all good. So on three, here we go. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, go,
Go
Mustangs! Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.
Youth is wise with goals and dreams and knowledge deep and strong, and pride is based on